Today I'm going to walk you through a brief overview of ConvesioPay and the various features that we have. So when you first log into ConvesioPay, after you've been approved and you've been processing for a while, you'll start to see a dashboard with some of your transactions. We can see trending transactions, which we can filter by date ranges. You'll be able to see the payment status, how many successful versus failed payments. You'll see balances and your payouts that are on the way to your bank. You'll have a full chart here on your net volume after your refunds and fees. And then we have disputes, as well as we've got two widgets here for your top customers and new customers. Now, when we go through the left-hand navigation, you'll start to see that we have this format where we just display lists. And now we're looking at the payments lists. All of these lists, whether it's customers, disputes, they all function in the same way. First off, they have quick filters here. So if we want to see just how many succeeded transactions we have, we can do a quick filter based on that, and we can clear those filters. We can search for any particular email address, amount, whatever you want here in just a general search feature. These are contextually limited to the date range you have set. So you do want to keep that in mind when you're looking for something. If you're searching for something and you're not sure of the date of it, you'll want to choose all. We also have advanced filters where you can click this little button and get options to filter even more field sets here. And then finally, you can always export all or selected transactions to a spreadsheet. And then you can modify and manipulate those however you'd like. In this payments list section, we also have the ability to create payments. Now, this is going to require enablement for each account. For security purposes, we have this off by default, but we can turn this on for you, and we have the ability for you to enter an amount and then use a new or existing card that's on file for a customer. You can also enable ACH on your account as well by request. We give you the ability to create an email invoice payment link for customers, and you can send that directly from the system, or you can actually create the payment link and then send that on your own email if you like. And of course, you can just add a card on file, and you can specify your customer descriptions and then process a payment manually. We also give you this great balance report here where you can see if you have a reserve on file, how much you have on reserve, your available balance, what's pending settlement. You can scroll down here and you can see batches. So if we drill into these batches, you'll see a timeline here with all of the history of the batch, as well as all the individual capture or refund transactions that make up that batch. So you can balance this with your deposit. Next, we give you a customer screen here where you can look at your customers. You can see the lifetime value of a customer, how many payments they made. You can drill into a specific customer, see all the customer details. Also, any cards that they may have on file, you're able to see that, as well as add new cards or send a card update request. And then we also give you a list of all the payments for that particular customer. In disputes here, we will give you the option to be able to see your dispute history here. And when a dispute comes in, you have the choice to be able to upload documentation and defend the dispute. So you can either choose to accept the dispute, or you can defend the chargeback and upload your supporting information. And we'll use that to defend this dispute. And then you can see the status of the dispute, whether it's won or lost in here as well. We had talked briefly about payment links. So payment links give us the ability to generate a link you can send a customer for payment. So you can see all of those here. You can see which ones are paid, which ones are pending. You can use the little three-dot menu to copy the link or delete the link. And this gives you a nice way to be able to send sort of an invoice style payment request to the customer. We're not going to go through all of these here, but we do have an advanced settings screen in the platform, so you can manage things like your business details, your support details. You can go in here and update your payment descriptor that's on statements. Your bank details can be modified here. You can choose some of your payment link branding, logo, colors. You also have the ability to manage your team here, to invite other users into the platform, as well as your communication preferences, checkout settings, connected integrations. So if you want to use one of our integrations, you can do that here. You can also get your API key and modify your payment methods. This is things where you'd go to enable things like Google Pay, Apple Pay, accelerated payment methods. Then finally, you can quickly access a list of any of our integrations from this screen. So this is a general overview of ConvesioPay. And if you have any questions, please reach out to support. We're here and happy to answer any questions you might have.